In the beginning, there was nothing. Then I showed up! What's up, guys? It's UMB Universe, and if you would like to know how the status of my channel is going to be, and why I haven't uploaded, or have been uploading for some time, please watch the update video that I will post out before or after this video is now public. Just know that, in summary, too long, didn't watch, because I believe it's like almost 40 minutes long. I'm basically only going to be watching mainline MLP stuff, not so much of anything else. So, yeah, if you would like to know in full detail as to why, how, and stuff like that, watch that video. If not, there you go. But in the end, I'm still here, and I'm still gonna. This is the final season of MLP. Out of all things, I'm gonna continue to watch. This is definitely one of those things. So, 3, 2, 1, now.
I thought Pinkie Pie said to get here right away.
She sure had a burr in her britches about something.
Doesn't she always have a burr in her britches about something?
Yeah. What is taking her so long? Just kidding. You guys really need to look behind you once in a while.
I was already here. I'm always here.
Important to tell us? Not telling, so much as showing. In fact, what you're about to see may shake the very foundations of your perception for all time.
I cannot wait to be completely disappointed.
A cupcake? Yes! But wait, there's more! It's an
Oh!
invitation to visit the cheese sandwich.
Ah, okay.
Cheese sandwich opened a factory? What do they make there?
Alright.
Rubber chickens?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, there's a reason why I'm still here.
Way more there than just rubber chicken.
Oh god.
Gosh, cheese hardly seems the factory type.
It took you a hiatus to do this to me.
Continue to wander Equestria throwing parties. Still, you must be excited to see him.
Alright.
I can't wait to tour his factory, catch up, have him tell me my life's purpose, swap gag tips.
Whoa, what did you say?
Catch up? I mean, it has been a while.
Yeah, a little bit.
Applejack's asking about the part about cheese sandwich and your life's purpose.
Life's purpose.
Oh, that? Yeah. It's just, all of you have found your thing.
Wait.
You're gonna rule all of Equestria. Rainbow Dash is a wonderful. Fluttershy has her animal sanctuary.
But that's-
Rarity has her boutiques. Applejack has that hat.
Oh my god, she basically.
And the farm. So that's like 2 things.
Oh my god.
I don't even have one.
Are you kidding?
When I first got Cheese's invite, I was a little jealous.
Alright.
Like, even he was moving on to bigger and better things.
Well, Weird Al has his ways.
I was leaving me behind. But then I realized Cheese Sandwich is a party pony just like me. If he figured out his purpose, he can help me figure out mine. I think talking to Cheese Sandwich is a great idea. But the only pony who can really find your life's purpose
Is you.
Is you.
And I thought, what do you even,
That's why
whatever.
I'm going to visit Cheese Sandwich's factory so I can ask him to help me.
She has a point. Please stop.
Are you sure this is edible?
It's not.
I am not.
Well then. I like how as soon as I'm like, can't wait to be disappointed by this, I'm ecstatic beyond belief. So congratulations, Pinkie. You honest to goodnessly shocked me. Like straight up. Alright. So first things first. Unlike the whole finding out Scootaloo's parents are a thing was a slight disappointment due to constant people telling me about it, this, however, was not told to me, and I was able to experience this properly. Yes! And I'm so happy. I'm so happy. This is the greatest ending of a season you could probably ever do for any show, period.
Yep, any pony with a smile like that is exactly the kind of pony I want helping me.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, hey guys. Pardon me, just gonna squeeze by.
The last laugh. Ooh.
Can we help you?
You sure can. I'm here to see Cheese Sandwich.
Cheese sandwich doesn't see any pony.
This is probably gonna be really sad.
Shut tight. No pony ever comes out and no pony ever goes in, including you. So, move along.
Oh, that's a shame.
Huh.
To think I came all this way because of this personal invitation from Cheese Sandwich himself.
You have an invitation?
Yeah.
Well, why didn't you say so?
Next time I get to push a button.
Well, you're gonna be like those people from Meet the Robinsons. It's like, ring my doorbell. Ring, do my doorbell. It's way better. Even though they serve the exact same purpose. Oh.
I'm so happy to see you.
Dude, what are you wearing, or what's... Okay.
This should have gotten a big laugh.
I was about to say, it's like, there's no way.
Carpet rolls. I suppose it could be the mask. Let's try taking the nostril flare down 10%. Thoughts?
I have a thought. Who are you?
So sorry. Son Smirk, Vice President of Amusement Integration. Mr. Sandwich is very excited you're here.
I'm
If
uncomfortable.
you just follow me. It's a short trip through the factory to Cheese's office.
Alright.
Wow. A whole factory dedicated to gags. I bet this is the funnest place ever.
No, it's just straight business if that first guy didn't already, yeah.
Maybe the fun is behind all this boring-looking factory.
The fun is the factory stuff. We take
You have
a
two-
fairly serious approach to comedy here.
Why does everything you say sound so soft?
Oh, look, a pretty flower.
The squirting flower is a classic. Oh, what if the flower was part of a shirt, but the flower didn't squirt? The shirt did!
That
It's
is
revolutionary.
literally the funniest thing I've ever heard.
God.
Oh, come on. That's just off the top of my head. You probably get like 17,000 ideas like that from cheese every minute.
We'd have to use a series of interconnected tubes in the fabric. What do you think of this?
Basically the internet, but in clothing.
It's a whoopee cushion.
Yes?
But what if you made the embarrassing sound come from some pony else?
How is that?
Sit on it, but the sound comes from you. We could call it the ventriloquy cushion.
Whoa. I will have to say, that is the first time I've ever heard that word ever, period.
Right, of course. It's been quite a while since we've had the opportunity to work with true comic inspiration like this.
What even is your cutie mark?
Oh, one more thing. Our super slip banana peel. Still in development, but we think it's pretty special. So,
Well then.
too slippery?
Oh, what if
Infinite
instead of
slip.
slipping, you were sticking? One step on this banana peel and you can't get it off. That's funny.
Wow. Just wow.
Already, always
Sandwich needs to see.
subverting expectations in comedy. I mean, that's one of the best ways to do comedy.
I need to see.
Because all The Last Jedi was a joke. I'm joking.
Pinky, I'm glad you came.
Of course I did. Your factory is big. It really seems like you found your purpose, which is perfect.
I'm sorry,
I
what?
came here for help.
That is perfect. I knew I could count on you to help me.
Well, that's triple perfect because. Oh wait, why do you need my help?
Because, Pinky, I've completely lost my laugh.
Ah! Okay.
You lost your laugh? That's some kind of joke because.
That's
it's
not.
a funny
No.
It's not a joke. And even if it was, I wouldn't be able to laugh at it.
Right.
Ah,
Why don't we continue this discussion over some delicious canned peanut brittle? Wow, you did lose your laugh. That's horrible.
Sorry to interrupt, but it occurs to me that a 7% tighter wind on the snake springs would yield a 12% increase in giggle output.
Really?
This is why we're a team. Sans here has always been able to
Sans?
eat every last laugh out of
I'm sorry.
which is a help since I haven't come up with any good ones in a while.
Wait, so you can tell if a gag is funny or not, you just can't laugh at it?
Yes!
It's torment.
It's torture!
Oh yeah.
How did this happen?
I don't know. Back when I was a party pony, I laughed at everything.
You broke your laugh. You're like Squidward.
Spread my party cheer wherever it was needed. I even started making individual, one-of-a-kind novelty gags for each and every one of my parties.
that's actually really creative. I like that.
Soon it seemed like every pony in Equestria wanted one. It was more work than my hooves could handle, but I didn't want to disappoint all those smiling faces. Luckily, Sand Smirk came to me with the idea for a factory. A gag factory. I could finally keep up with demand and make every pony happy. Soon we were sending gags all over Equestria.
I will say, this is... Like, what's...
But then,
You
one
just
day,
lost?
my laugh was just gone. I haven't left the factory since.
Man.
I don't want any pony to see me like this. I mean, look at me. Boneless 2 doesn't even recognize me anymore.
Oh!
So, can
Oh,
you
Christ.
help me, Pinky? What do you think?
I think I've got 2 words for you. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Boo!
Boo-hoo.
Don't cry because I'm gonna get you your laugh back.
God, I love you, Pinky.
Let's start with something small. Excuse me, Mr. Smirk, but is there something in my eye?
Top-notch eye googling, Miss Pie.
Why, thanks, Sanzel, pal. Put it there.
I'm not even gonna... You know, when I first thought of a meeting between Sans and Pinkie Pie about puns and jokes,
Sorry about that. Let me make it up to you.
I would have never thought this would be that encounter.
Hi.
Googly eye to hoof buzzer to pie face pratfall. Mwah. Masterful.
Oh my god. Both of you are not acting the exact ways I think your name should be.
Rico Dash's funny bone in a cast for a week.
Don't blame yourself, Pinky. Whatever I got it bad.
Maybe we need to start even smaller. You can't run before you can walk. And you can't laugh before you can smile. And
There you go.
Smilers all out of whack. Now, let's see what we're working with. Give me your biggest, bestest smile.
Do it! Oh.
Am I doing it? Am I smiling? I feel like I'm
Feels like you're going through cardiac arrest, but...
Maybe I just need to spot you for a rep or 2. Okay, you got this. It's all you. Ready?
anything?
Actually, I think she broke your face.
I'm not giving up on you yet, Cheese. I know there's something somewhere that'll make you laugh. I just have to figure out where to look.
I would like to take this opportunity to point out that we are in a gag factory. This is where the magic happens. Research and development. It's where we figure out the science of funny.
Huh.
You science funny.
I don't...
Of course, there's no one-size-fits-all joke.
Of course.
No grand unified gag theory.
Yeah.
But if we figure out the funny of one gag, we can combine it with the funny of another gag and make a third, funnier gag.
I can see maybe... Wow. I can see
I guess that makes sense.
maybe where the conflict actually is coming from. But you gotta wait until they confirm it for me.
At this point, I'm willing to give anything a try.
Oh, a funny song. Well, pun... A piggy song with about gags. Or at least a montage. Actually, if anything, you would actually hurt the person more since the bucket of water usually... You know, that's one of the most dangerous things you can do to a person.
I don't understand.
Oh yeah, this is a montage.
Everything. Stand-up, classic gag, physical humor, prop comedy, vaudeville, surrealist, all-teen character pieces. Nothing's worked.
I do like how they're really going in depth about all different types of comedy.
Even the science of comedy can provide.
That's it then.
I think it's because we're trying to put comedy
I
into a
appreciate
science,
everything you've done
thus
for
sucking
me,
the
but
fun out of it.
If you can't make me laugh, no pony can.
But, sir, you can't just surrender.
It doesn't look like I have a choice. I need to figure out how to live without a laugh. I know you tried your best, but it's time you went home.
I, too, am horrified.
Okay, let's see.
That's it? You're all just
I'm afraid, Mr. Sandwich,
Chrysalis,
you
T-Rex,
are the
Grogar,
finest in Equestria.
this,
And if you
currently
can't
right
bring
now.
back his laugh, it is surely gone forever.
But Cheese was just as funny as me. I can't believe that's all gone.
None of us can. I shudder to think what will become of the factory.
You're not gonna close down, are you? I thought this place was Cheese's life's purpose.
It certainly was mine. But if Mr. Sandwich has finally given up, there's only so long we can retool his old ideas before we run out of gags to produce. I don't suppose you'd consider working here. Your fresh take on our classic gags rivals Mr. Sandwich in his prime.
I need to find my life's purpose, but I don't think that's it.
How do you not already know your life's purpose? What is your problem, Pinky? I love you. You have your pitfalls, but
More pleasure than seeing the laughter his gags brought to ponies for
this is more like a speed bump.
Guess it's back to the drawing board.
Well, there will always be a place for you here.
Look at you. Do you look at yourself?
What did you just say?
There'll always be a place for you here.
No. Before that.
Back to the drawing board.
That was me.
Nothing brought Mr. Sandwich more pleasure than seeing the laughter his gags brought to Pony's first hoof.
Yes, that. We've been going about this all wrong. We don't need to make Cheese laugh. He needs to make us laugh.
There you go.
Cheese, I figured it out. I know why you can't laugh.
What? Why?
You started this factory because you didn't want to disappoint smiling faces. But in here, you can't see any.
There you go.
It does make a certain sense, sir. Spreading laughter has always brought you joy.
But spreading laughter is what this factory does.
Except you don't see it. You're a party pony like me. You need to make ponies smile in person.
And seeing no smiling faces is what gives you purpose in life.
Here, just try it.
Okay. Why did Boneless 2 cross the road? To prove to Boneless 1 he wasn't a chicken.
Very funny, sir. Excellent joke. Oh, I mean, ha.
See, that's the only problem having you.
Sorry, not much of a laugher.
Here, try me. I promise I'll laugh.
That kind of,
You laugh at
yeah, that kind of defeats the purpose.
But I think it's a cost loss. A lost cause. What was that?
A snicker, I'm sorry.
Swap the letters of those words. It was just a bit.
Funny? So you're saying it's a mix-up
There you go.
of the sounds that I just made that coaxed the snickers from
gonna-
your throat
just gonna-
in a delicate cascade?
Gonna just transition
If I did it
into
one more time, if I reproduced that feat, mixed up some letters here and there, you'd lily-bath too sweet. Then that's all I need to do. That's who I need to be. I thought I needed laughter, but it has to come from me. Squirting flowers and knobby knees. Rubber chicken's my expertise. If you want laughter, then stick with cheese. I suppose now I should amp things up to get the thing I'm after. Move whole syllables around and change them fastest to get laughter. Hands up, now I'm on a roll. I've almost got it back.
Oh.
Great folks like you aren't subject to my play on words attack.
Okay.
There's something else I'll have to play to get me where I'm going.
What you gonna do?
Some comedy or delartay to get the laughter
All right.
flowing. And it's what I need to do. It's who I need to be. I thought I needed laughter.
I like how I like how in the background I get good polka vibes, and if you know where.
Guarantee. If you want laughter, then stick with cheese. Accordion solo.
Cheese is just literally just a weird incarnate, and I love it. Love it. It's nothing better than this.
What I need to do, it's who I need to be. I thought I needed laughter, but it has to come from me. Whoopee cushions and dungarees. I know jokes like my ABCs. If you want laughter, then stick with cheese. And now the biggest test, the hardest fish to fry.
Cannot mess with him when it comes to music.
Analytical, a sense of humor dry.
So
Ugh.
To make you laugh would prove to me that this experiment's done. Something ridiculous and not too smart. Something like a pun.
No! Ah! They know what they're doing! You cannot look me dead in the eyes and say they didn't intend to do this on purpose! There's no physically possible way you're gonna tell me. And they didn't know what they're doing. Oh, how dare you. Let's cheer Sans up with a pun. Boy, howdy.
Finally, we can get the factory back to how things used to be.
Sans, my good pony, I don't think I can run this factory anymore. But you can.
Without you? I don't understand.
Pinky was right. This is what I need. I just can't have funny ideas. I need to wander the land and see ponies laughing at them. You can run the factory. I need to live. And don't think I've forgotten about you, little buddy.
He's back.
I knew you'd be on board. Don't worry. Out on Equestria, I'll have more great ideas for gags, and I'll send them all to you.
Sir, are you sure this is what you want to do?
I'm pretty sure it's what he wants to do.
It's my life's purpose.
To make people laugh and happy and smile.
You did?
Really?
Well, come on. Let's figure it out.
Actually, I think I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna just,
And then I said goodbye, and then I came here. Oh, and then I gathered you all together and started telling you about it. First, I said, well, that sounds like quite a Cheese Sandwich just left his own factory?
yeah.
Yep, but I think Salt Smirk's hooves were the perfect ones to leave it in. As much as Cheese was born to wander Equestria and make ponies laugh in person, Sans was born to run that factory.
And you don't sound so worried about finding your life's purpose anymore.
It's almost as if you always knew it.
I figured out Cheese and I are pretty much the same. We both need to see ponies laughing to feel fulfilled.
Uh-huh.
I already do that. My life is purposing itself all over the place.
When you've been fulfilling your life's purpose without even knowing you've been fulfilling your life's purpose.
I got you all a little something from my trip. Who likes peanut brittle?
Christ. You know what would be the greatest joke? Actually getting peanut brittle. You don't know how much that would kill me in laughter if you just take the peanut brittle and actually just give me peanut brittle and don't do the thing. You don't know how actually funny that would be. Now, okay. First things first, let me just go off the only mini rant I'm gonna get. Are you serious right now? Are you serious? Out of all the reasons to give Pinkie Pie an episode to have her see Cheese Sandwich again, why did it have to have a sub-purpose of finding her life goal? Are you kidding? Do I have to rewind time itself to bring you back to the episode where she sings the Smile song? The song that pretty much showcases everything that her character encompasses and more. And you're telling me she's figuring this out at the final season. If anything, she should want to try to enhance her abilities by finding Cheese Sandwich instead of trying to find them to find her purpose. That's whatever. I'm pretty much over the analytical nature of myself when it comes to this show. I'm done. But whatever. In the end, happy we got Cheese Sandwich in for one final time before this generation comes to a close. And I will say, again, when it comes to Weird Al, his voice range in forms of both, in both natural speaking terms and singing is phenomenal, as per usual. And the theory that I had in my head in the middle of this reaction was basically the exact thing. It's like, it's because things are so, everything in this factory, the words that came in the beginning of this episode rung in my head. No pony leaves, no pony gets in. Meaning that Cheese Sandwich has been locked up inside of a factory, making these jokes and making these puns without actually seeing them come to fruition. It's like the equivalency of me making this this reaction video, and once I just upload it onto YouTube, I do not pay attention to like the upload button. Like, I just push the button, but I miss it for some reason, and I'm just sitting there, and then I'm just not looking. I wonder if people are enjoying it, that sort of thing. If I stay here, upload a video, and don't come back to it for a long time, I have no idea how to feel. I don't know if you liked it, I don't know if you hated it, I don't know if anything like that, so on and so forth. So you have to see what the thing that you made reaction was, which is why I always encourage comments in any of my videos, especially when it comes to my animations and my comics and my stuff like that, because those are the types of things I really want to see feedback on, because that's the thing that my life purpose has come to be. Now that I'm working at a particular place and I am working on stuff there, I am definitely going to be reading the comments on particular videos that come out in that space, even if they're all bad. So with all that said, the dynamic between how Cheese was able to find Sans, I like how out of all the ponies that get like a first time mention and a first time appearance in this show, out of all the ponies that will ever show up in a show, Sans will be the easiest pony to remember because of his name. And I have to say, for a solitary fact, I cannot, for the life of me, usually when it comes to Undertale and that sort of stuff, when someone says determination, I do not automatically think Undertale or something like that, or Undertale related stuff. But when you have a pony named Sans in a gag factory, talking about jokes, hanging out, and is friends with one of the most jokiest ponies that has ever graced existence in the show, and the ending bit of Cheese Sandwich wanting to make him laugh for the very first time, or at least have him chuckle and have a good time experience in the end of his song, saying the best way to do it is with a stupid pun. All you need to do is make it a skeleton pun, and you would have just simultaneously made everything just phenomenally great. Great. So, yeah. Again, out of all the encounters that I would expect Pinkie Pie to have with Sans, this would definitely not be the one that I would expect. But hey, cool. So, So here's a joke: Pinkie Pie, Cheese Sandwich, and Sans walk into a bar. Sans is not having that good of a time because he's not much of a laugher, and the other two are just having a great time. Man, something seems off. Whew. So, yeah. Happy about that. A lot of great things in this episode. Very real in a lot of ways. Certain scenes were being rather calmer than usual, but I think that's just I know that's the tone they wanted to give off. Like, they have the jokes. They're willing to improve upon these jokes. They're doing their best to make jokes funnier for the masses. So it's not like they're trying to do this just be like, okay, now comedy is just comedy is now just a factory work system. There is no love put into it and stuff. Like, no, they weren't trying to do it that way. They were just doing it in a way that, since Cheese is here, it's good to come up with jokes, but if you don't see what the jokes are doing for people, then what's the point? So I like that. It's a nice little lesson of, it's a nice little lesson of there's ways to improve your life's purpose without damaging you in the process, and how you can find it. Like, my life's purpose is to make animations, animatics, stuff like that, and then have people watch those things and enjoy them due to whatever it is that I'm trying to portray in said animatic, animation, or whatever. And if I just upload it and don't look at the feedback, I have no more inspiration to continue moving forward. Like, I would have stopped my original story and my basically anything that I draw a long time ago if I didn't have the friends, the family members that I showed my work to. They got to read it, enjoy what they read, hate me for killing off their favorite characters, and me not caring, and in whatever. That's pretty much all I gotta say. So again, if you want to know exactly how my channel is going to be basically run for now on until something changes, please watch the video that's please watch the update video that comes either before or after I upload this. So yeah, this is URB Universe. I'll see you next time. Bye.